Hello there, you nice, classy people. I decided to do a night show because I did my afternoon show. I was sick and I couldn't do it. I had a bad headache and a runny nose, and no, I didn't do anything illegal. I just felt sick. I was traveling around today. Welcome to the room, one person. Thank you for coming. As always, all you great folks out there, whoever you are. Well, today I drove around. I'll do a little shopping here and there. Let's see, I bought some pants and what else did I do? And bought a couple of things for my YouTube food channel, of course. I won't say what it is until I actually do it, because unlike many other channels, I don't give away the plot, so to speak. I wait till I tell you, and then after that, yeah. Anyway, the one person left. I'm talking to myself. I'm answering myself. I'm all by myself. I am. There's nobody in the room. There's nobody there at all. Please, somebody show up in the room so I can talk to you. I'm gonna stay on a little longer until a person shows up. If the people don't show up, I'll be just like a little pup. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Please, somebody show up, whoever you are. Of course, I didn't say the exact time of my show. The one person coming in the room. Welcome, my one person. Welcome. Two people. Good. Two people. Welcome. Welcome, second person, as always. Well, what do you got to say anyway? You cool people out there, you got something to say? I got something to say. Three people. Thank you. You such wonderful people. Three people. Do I hear four people? Do I hear five? Do I hear six? Do I hear seven? Hope it isn't less, but who knows? Who knows, right? Could be more, could be. Oh, yeah. Hey, Alex, how you doing tonight? Yeah. Yeah, four people. Four people. Four people. Four people. Four people are here today. Yes, they are. Yeah, I had an afternoon. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Alex. You too. Yeah, I haven't seriously celebrated New Year's Day since 1999 when I bought the one person left. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Okay. I bought a bottle of Dom Perignon champagne. I paid $220 for at a liquor store in Mankato. Yeah, I bought a bottle. They only had one flavor. I was going to drink it with my ex-girlfriend. We broke up. I got depressed. I got kind of drunk, and I slept through the 1999 and the year 2000. And I woke up. It was like 12:30. I thought, oh. And then I gave the bottle of champagne to my sister in St. Paul, and she said some relative scarfed most of it and drank it. Oh, well. Oh, well, that's the way it goes, eh? Yeah. And that's the last time I bought some Dom Perignon champagne. That was $220. It'd be higher now, of course. Yeah, it's very expensive stuff. That's stuff that comes from France. Yeah, it comes from France. Yeah, my half blood comes from France. So yeah, I'm half French. So Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous, someone. Are you sleeping, brother John? That's the song. Yeah. Remember that song when I was a kid anyway. Okay, back to, yeah, oh, a 4-month-old baby. Yeah. Let's see, at the time, how old was I? 74, 94. Yeah, I was 35 years old at the time. Yeah, believe it or not, I was 35. And the ex they broke up with at the time was 24. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, in relationships, everybody's got their faults in relationships, you know. This is my own opinion. I mean, I'm not a relationship expert, but you see, everybody's got their faults. But, you know, when we break up with our girlfriends and boyfriends or whatever, which way, one always blames the other and sees the other's faults, which people don't see their own faults. You know, I have a lot of faults myself, you know. But with my ex that I had, she loved to spend, yep, 61. Happy birthday to your father, Alex. Actually, he'd be a year older than my half brother that lives out, I think, near St. Paul. A guy named Joe. I can't give you his last name because he hasn't talked to me in 27 years, and we don't talk to each other, and that's fine. But yeah, he's also the same age as my half brother that I never see. Yeah, October 1999. Your ex, yeah. My ex was born in, at the time, 19. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, getting somebody to date is hard to do. You know, it's hard. You know, you got to. Oh yeah, you know, Alex, you and I. I mean, if we wanted to, we could get some ugly looking uh, big mouth, but we don't want those. You know, they can go get somebody else. You know, you and I. You know how that goes. There's always some real loser that begs for you all the time. Like for me, I had one lady. She was like so skinny. She was like a toothpick once. Oh, she just begged for me for years. And ugh, oh, let's see, how ugly was she? Yeah, I know you'll ask, how ugly was she? Okay, I'll put it this way. Let me think. She was so ugly that she made that Audrey Lindsay, the actress who played Helen Roper on Three's Company, look like a model in comparison. Yeah, Audrey Lindsay. That tells you something right there. Audrey Lindsay is very pretty compared to that one that liked me. Yeah, I'll tell you. I ain't kidding you. Not to put down the late Audrey Lindsay. I'm sure she's a nice lady and stuff like that. But I mean, her looks ain't too good. I'll tell you. They always put the ugly people in the dumb characters. You know, notice, or annoying characters. Yeah. Oh no! Cigarette butts and sweater. Oh man. Oh boy, that could start a fire, brother. I mean, those cigarette ashes, they're what was it, 600 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. Cigarette ashes are very hot. Oh man, yeah, that's what they say. Never like smoke in bed or anything, because if a person like smokes in bed, you know, oh man, yeah. I once had some dude some years back. I was in New Ulm. Just cigarette butt at me, and I was ready to fight him. Some dude stopped me, and later he had me shake his hand, real fuckhead. I mean, oops. I don't get paid anyway. Sorry about the foul language, YouTube. Okay, I'm trying not to swear, but anyways, it's not cool throwing cigarette butts around. You know, I mean, technically, if someone throws a cigarette butt, a person could smack them for self-defense. Yes, for self-defense. Mm-hmm. Or put a hold on him and twist the arm or twist the leg or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So cigarette butts, they're, because that cigarette butt gets in the eye, you know, lose the eye easy, you know. Yeah, lose the eye easy. You don't want to lose those eyes. We need eyes. We need our eyes. Yeah. Oh, what time years ago? Speaking of cigarette butts, thanks for talking about mention. One person that left. Thanks for stopping by. By the way, Must not like cigarettes or something. I don't know. Okay, back to what I was saying here. Yeah, yeah. This one lady one time. Yeah, she, she's like, oh man. Oh, ow, man. You must have tough feet or something. That'd be screaming in pain. Ah! You know? You must have tough feet. My feet aren't that tough. Well, kind of tough, but not that tough. Especially on cigarette ashes that are lit. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I remember one lady. Yeah, she had a cigarette ash. I had a '86 Chevy Caprice. Oh, the car was ugly. Okay. Yeah, it's a kind of car you don't want to take your date with, believe me. Okay, I'll get to the point. Yeah, she burned a cigarette ash in the center of the car floor. Yeah, it is, no doubt. Yeah, yeah, she burned a cigarette ash like in the middle. I was trying to put it out, and she says, "Oh, it's only an ash. Only an ash, huh? A person takes that to some place to fix that carpeting where the cigarette ash is burnt. They charge hundreds of dollars for that. Yeah, to replace that carpeting, you can't do it 100% unless you want to tear the whole carpet apart in your vehicle, which I wouldn't want to do. I mean, 86 Caprice, yeah, I know it's a pile of junk. It isn't worth much. You know, it was a plain V6 putter, but still, I mean, I don't care what kind of vehicle it is. You know, hey, watch the cigarette butts and stuff, and watch where they put cigarette butts on the benches or the chairs. You know, people got to watch that shit. You know, oops, YouTube. I swear. Now, Daddy, now my papa. Oops, oh, I forgot my belt. Yeah, my papa will take his belt and whip me with it. Yeah, that's what he used to do when I was a boy. Oh well. I don't approve parents whipping kids with belts. No, I don't approve of that at all. That's the way my father was raised by his father, my grandfather, and that's why it is. But I don't believe in that. You know, yeah, the cigarette butts. Yeah, I used to do a lot of that drinking too myself when I was a younger man. Screwdrivers, vodka, and orange juice. I used to really like that until I got a drunk driving charge by law enforcement and lost my license. I thought, no more of that. I lost my license. Nobody would help me. No one would give me a ride. Those idiots from Brooklyn Park never gave me a ride, never helped me or nothing when I was in trouble. You know, after all I did for them when they stuck out their money. Yeah, yeah. My dad too. Yeah, my dad. He's like my own father. He was like 5'7", kind of a broad-shouldered guy, uh, blonde hair, pretty fat face, and when he got mad, his face turned beet red. He had a beet red face when he was mad. Yeah, and he had like a wider head than me, but my head is longer, like my mother's. I'm built more. Okay, in the male version, I'm built more like my mother per se. Okay, no, I don't want to be like a woman. No, I'm a guy. You know, I'm a guy, and I'm a guy, and that's the way it is. You know, I don't dream of being a woman. Okay, maybe in my YouTube videos in the future, will I dress like a woman for a joke? Probably not. You know, because YouTube might get mad and say, "Oh, that's insulting women, there, Mr. Randy the Wild Horse." You never know, because things are different these days than they used to be. You know, things are much different. Back then, you know, you had Flip Wilson dressing like a woman, and some other characters on comedy shows. They, you know, dress like women for comedy and stuff like that. You know. Yeah, Jamie Farr, the one that played Corporal Klinger on MASH, the one that dressed like a woman so he could get kicked out of the army so he could go home, and it didn't work. But yeah, that one too. Yeah, yeah, they don't do that anymore. But back then that was common. You know, guys dressed like girls. Sometimes girls would be like men. You know, well then they had a thing in the Brady Bunch where. What was it? Christopher Knight, who played Peter Brady. Yeah, he was selling girls' cookies or something like that, door to door, wearing a girl's outfit. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. That was actually poorly written, because back when I was a kid, me as a male would dress in a girl's outfit, I knew guys would have pounded me, or in Minneapolis, they'd use the feet and start, you know how it is, Alex, when you're from St. Paul, they do the same thing, use the feet and use the hands and use whatever they want to use. You said you once came from St. Paul, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, I used to watch that show all the time, and I was sad and depressed. And yeah, even Robert Reed, the guy who played Mike Brady, he basically said it was a stupid show, but of course he was on there because he was paid the most money of all those other things. He was actually a trained Shakespeare actor. There in history, in television, there's your trained Shakespeare actors. I know a lot of people don't know this. Bob Denver on Gilligan's Island, he's a trained Shakespeare actor. Nancy Culp, the one that played Jane Hathaway in the Beverly Hillbillies, she was a Shakespeare trained actor. Yeah, yeah, they speak in Shakespeare. Yeah, there's some others too offhand. It's just weird. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you see a Shakespeare trained actor. They're actually great actors, though. They're great actors and actresses too. To me, they're actually the best ones. But sometimes they got to play in a part different than what they want to play. Yeah. No, actually, speaking of that guy that played Mike Brady, Robert Reed, his best parts, yeah, he played a slave owner named Reynolds on Roots. He was very good at that one. That's when he sold Kunte's daughter, Kizzy, to a guy, to some guy who, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, I used to watch that all the time, Alex. Yeah, I know. I watched a lot of television because my family didn't do much. We didn't have much money. My father, he used to like to go to the bars often, and the money would be spent and gone. And if it wasn't for my late uncle, we'd really be in trouble because my late uncle when he lived with us, he'd bail them out, bail them out like a good older brother that he is. Thank you, Ed, wherever you are. Even though Ed was a grouch when we were kids, we were adults, he was better. Somewhat, Al? I don't know what that is. Oh, alcoholics. Oh, maybe you mean alcoholics. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. My dad used to love to drink beer, and yeah, he'd drink at the tea shop in Minneapolis and stuff like that. The tea shop's still there, but the clientele is tougher now than it used to be. But anyway, I've been in that tea shop and they had smoking in there, and I remember the smoke would just circle around. And yeah, well, my dad went by himself all the time because my mother stayed home. See, we had a brother who couldn't talk named Kenny, and he had to be watched all the time. And my mother preferred to stay home anyway. She didn't like going out. My dad did. See, my mother and father had a strange relationship. My mother always loved to stay home and watch the television or play board games with us. I had this little cartoon thing in Ziggy. He said it's called board games instead of Board. He put Bred. I wish I still had that comic strip. That was funny. Yeah, because that's what I call board. Oh, welcome to the room, fourth person. Welcome. Okay, I forgot about that. Sometimes, Alex, I gotta look up how many people are in the room. See, gotta welcome people. And those that go, I say goodbye. That's great having people around. Yeah, just imagine earlier today. I was going to do my afternoon show. I got sick. Whoever made me sick, thank you, because I got my night friends here. Thank you for making me sick, whoever you are. And no, I don't have the corona or the COVID, or I don't have the virus. No, thank goodness, because if I had that, I'd be like this. Yeah, I really would, and I don't. I don't feel that way, thank goodness. But thank goodness. Well, anyway, yeah, about the alcoholic stuff. Yeah, yeah. My father, he just drink beer and stumble around all the time. He'd have like 200-300 bucks in his wallet. That was in the 70s and 80s and 90s. He'd be down to like $5 left by tomorrow. Yeah, he spent it on his mooching friends who mooched off him. Yeah, they mooched off my dad all the time. Oh yeah, I remember those people, bunch of moochers. Yeah, yeah, and some of his so-called friends would take my dad away from me, and oh, my dad would promise to do something. A friend would call, "Hey, Harold, can you do this and that with me?" "Oh, ready? We can't go to the baseball game. We're going to do something with this friend and that friend." Huh? You know, was my son or daughter? Either do stuff with my son or daughter than that friend. I tell that friend, I say, you know where the nearest lake is? Go jump in it. That's what I tell him. Let's see. How about see the 4-lane freeway over there? Go walk in the freeway and have some fast vehicle hit you. Someone in pursuit of a police car or something. That's what I tell them. Yeah, that's what I'd exactly tell them. Yeah. Well, let's see. I think one guy one time said I should try a handlebar mustache. I don't know. I don't know. Handlebar mustache twirling around like this. Yeah. Look like no, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think it'll look good in a handlebar. Yeah, I'm not this big wide guy or anything like that, and I wasn't offered money to do handlebar mustaches, so like some baseball players, at the time. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah. Those of you that have guitars out there that need repairing, the stuff works great. Tight bond guitar repair. Wood glue. Yeah, that's great to repair guitars with, by the way. Yeah. Those of you that have guitars that need repair. Yeah. Yeah, my old guitar, that old thing, paid what, $11 at the Salvation Army, and I can't play a note, but I don't care. Likes to have fun. What the heck? Yeah, what the heck? Oh, thanks for stopping by there, fourth person. Thank you very much. Yep, thank you. Always grateful. One person, two people, three people, four people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 29, well, whatever. Okay. Okay, I did the counting. I can count. I can count. I'm a good counter. Mama says so. Daddy says so. But I don't know Mama, Dad, and no more. They gone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll change the subject myself. I was watching a video called, let's see, I had some stone guy walk out to you when I was coming to a gas station and was like, yeah, you know where the nearest bar is? Oh, gee. Some stone guy. I hope he wasn't driving. I hope he wasn't driving, because if he was driving, brother, oh, police, man. Oh, I tell you, I mean, oh, yeah, speaking of police, I think like, you're always bringing stuff up. I get to think, Alex. Gets me thinking. Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, I remember some years back. What was it? For bars, for example. Yeah, they used to open the bars. See, the bars can get a permit. They can open from like 1 to 2 o'clock, but they got to pay a fee, and that fee goes for extra highway patrols in Minnesota to stop suspects from drunk driving. Yeah, I read that someplace. Yeah, they have an extra fee to pay a bar to open until 2 in the morning, but that extra fee goes for law enforcement. How brilliant, how clever, or how nutty, or whatever you want to say it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess get the revenue, I mean, I was once, like I said in other videos, I've been pulled over. I was accused of drunk driving. I wasn't. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, the governor Tim Walz shut down the bars. Yeah, shut down all those places. Yeah, yeah, I know. And I think what was it the Dakotas? I think the bars are still open. I think every place is still open in the Dakotas. I'm sure in Wyoming it is. Montana it is. You know, yeah, because in those states, people are different. And well, I don't know. It should be up to the business, but well, what can I do then? That's Governor Walz. I'm Randy. Governor Walz can get the National Guard, and and me, what can I do? Nothing, except we can, I guess, go out and protest with it. We'll have to put up. Oh yeah, we have to put up. You can't really have picket signs anymore because I guess that South Park episode where they had the sticks and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, person can't have stick signs anymore. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, things are getting different. Well, hopefully they can cure that virus. I mean, it's all up to the folks what they think. People can think what they want. You know, I just hope they can cure this thing because I mean it's so far it's shut down the hockey season. It's shut down the basketball season. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, yeah, Wyoming. Yeah, that's wild country out there. That's what I've heard. I mean, I've never been there, but it's like wild country. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. And then they have the bigger towns are what Casper and Cheyenne, and yeah, those are the big towns in Wyoming, and I think they're not as big as probably yeah, they're less population, but oh, Wyoming, yeah. Yeah, that's another video for you for an idea for you there, Alex. Wyoming, there you go. I'd see that. So would a lot of people. They like to see what Wyoming's like, you know. Yeah, Wyoming, yeah. Because I did that Louisiana video, before I went to Louisiana, I only had like 14 subscribers. My subscribers went way up after that. Before I only had 14. 14 and hardly anybody watched my videos. But oh well, I didn't care. I do it for a hobby. I mean, like I said, my goal was 100 subscribers, 100 views per video, and I'm happy. That's the way I do it. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there. I want to be famous. I want to have viral videos and all. Yeah, South Dakota. There's another idea. I've done a couple of South Dakota ones myself. Yeah, of yeah. Um, I lost track. I got to think. Rochelle, South Dakota. That's one of them. That's in the border of Minnesota. Um, just so yeah, okay. My brain gets kind of tired. I forget, but I've done some videos of that. Yeah, it was in the reservation anyway. One of the bigger South Dakota towns. It was pretty interesting. Yeah, yeah. That's I say. There's some interesting YouTube videos you could do in the future there, Alex, if you want to. Up to you. Not to tell you how to run your YouTube channel. I will never do that to you, Alex. Nope, that's up to you. You're the leader of your channel. You do what you want. But some ideas anyway, Yeah, always some ideas. Oh, Dr. Pepper. There you go. Oh, speaking of that, I'm drinking some Bang Blue Raz energy drink I had from earlier today. Good old Bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Yeah, Mr. Bang Bang, old Cactus Jack. I remember him. The old, I say I watch wrestling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, old crazy Mick Foley, it fell on top from the top of the cage and stuff. I remember that. Oh, man. Boy. I'm surprised. He's crippled basically now. He can hardly walk. Oh, did that just to be famous, fall off a cage like that. Of course, yeah, I'll give Mark Calloway or Mark Callis the Undertaker credit. Oh, bummer. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Heartburn and chest pains. Hmm. Yeah, I don't get that myself. What drink? Let's see. See, before that, I don't remember. Yeah, I just don't remember. Sometimes my memory gets very bad at times. Um, I can't think. Oh, yeah. Another person left. Sorry, Alex, I got to say it. Another person left. Thank you for stopping by. So we got two people. Thank you. Two people, one people, all people. Ones that come, the ones that go. Thanks, thanks, always thanks. You know. As I say, there's just too many YouTube channels out there. They take their audience for granted. They beg their audience to like their videos. They beg their audience to watch. Yeah, yeah, Minnesotans. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Too nice in some areas. Yeah, Eh, yeah. Well, this is just my personal opinion, Alex. That doesn't represent anybody else's, but I think sometimes the sentencing for crimes in Minnesota are just like too easy, and in my own opinion, and if this is my opinion, people, just mine and mine alone. For certain crimes there should be the death penalty. Yes, there should be if there's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Because I mean, why keep some yo-yoing for like 40, 50 years sitting in a cell? If it was me, between that and going night night, I'd rather go night night. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of the wealthier people, they get away with stuff because a lot of your legislatures and stuff, they're lawyers. They work in the law system. They're ex-lawyers and stuff like that. And they make the laws that favor themselves. That's how they do it. Yeah, they're not dumb. Sometimes a lot of those politicians, you ever notice, they play dumb. They act like they don't have a brain in their head, but those are the smartest ones. The ones that act the dumbest are the smartest. They want you to think you're dumb. They're not dumb. Yeah, you know how that goes. People like that too. They'll play dumb, but they're actually your smartest people. I hate those kind of people that play dumb and they're smart. If they're smart, they're smart. If they're dumb, they're dumb. Yeah. Oh, welcome to the room, third person. Yeah, a third person actually showed up. Yeah, I gotta watch the people thing. I didn't even know what those people thing were before. I thought, what are those things? And I realized they're people. Yeah, and thumbs up is the thumbs up over there. And I'm asking for thumbs up. No, I never do. Yeah, I have one channel out there in my subscription list. Always asking for the thumbs up and the likes. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. No, because I don't care. Because for me, there's other things in life that are very important. Always keep your refrigerator full if you can, and all that other good stuff. And when a person drives their vehicle, make sure the vehicle runs really well. Get a vehicle that's always reliable. Always reliable if you can. Yeah, I mean. Of course, the trouble is a lot of people like the Camaros and Mustangs, but trouble is most of the Camaros and Mustangs, people step on it, and they take it around. They'll take it through bumps, and technically, yeah, well, Fords. That's a good one. That's a good question, Alex. I had some Fords. By the way, I had a 1978 Ford LTD2. That was kind of junky. The left back door didn't lock and stuff. I didn't check the car good enough with my father, and I needed a car bad. And my dad loaned me the money because I didn't have any. And yeah, that thing broke down off, and that paid was at $775 for it. That was a waste. And I had a 1978 Cougar. The same, it was the same built, was the LTD2 in almost every way, but the interior of the Cougar was like more plain, but it ran better. The mechanic part was just taken care of better, and I only paid $220 for it. It's like a loaner car, but the trouble was there was like a crack in the middle of the windshield. I'm surprised the police didn't pull me over. They can pull a person over for cracked windshields. By the way, I was lucky. Oh, was I lucky? Oh yeah. Police, at times they'll find some reason to pull somebody over. That would be kind of a good reason, because sometimes the cracked windshield. Speaking for myself only, nobody else. When a person drives around, you see like a cracked windshield, the eyes are going. Oh yeah, when I look for vehicles, if I ever need one, I'll make sure I have a good windshield. Yeah. If there's cracks in the windshield, make sure it's on the right side, not the left side. No way. Start of the right side. The police they'll overlook that. Oh, the side cracked windshields, like the side windows. Yeah, police will get after you for that. Yeah, I know they would. Yeah, anything that has to do with vision, or on the back windshield too. Yeah. Oh yeah, I noticed some people on the back windshields. They'll put like stickers over it and all that stuff. No, I won't do that, because I'm sure the highway patrol, they'll pull them over and they'll say, that's back in the old days. Police would pull over. Yeah, that's blocking your view there. You better get that off, or they'll just give the ticket anyway. There's your ticket. And police love to give those tickets. Yeah, well, and not all cops. I'm sure some don't. A lot of cops do. Have their ticket quotas. Okay, back to the Fords. Yeah, okay. Let's see, the Cougar. Yeah, and I had an '89 Cougar. That was the worst piece of junk I ever had, because it wasn't taken care of good. That thing was in the shop so many times I couldn't count. I had that '89 Cougar towed, I think, to the shop at least over 15 times, and State Farm paid for it every time, because I had towing on State Farm. They paid my towing every time. And I had the car towed between 10 and 15 times, and State Farm paid for it every time. That's why I stick with State Farm myself. Yeah, and that's just used liability insurance. American Family Insurance at the time, they did not include towing for used cars, and a lot of insurance don't. Say, oh yeah. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, hippie van. Let's see. I mean, it's one of those little window things on the side, right? And the hippie vans are usually the Chevys and Dodges, as I recall. Yeah, unless if it's a Ford. I've never seen a Ford van that was a hippie van. It was mostly the Chevys and Dodges. Dodges look more hippie than Chevy. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes a person gets lucky not to be pulled over. Yeah, I've been pulled over a couple times, and I'd rather not. That's why I always watch my speed when I can. Yes, especially when you're on the highways and stuff. Going 65, you gotta watch those highway patrol, because they love pulling people over. Yeah, highway patrol love to pull the people over. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, kind of a halfway leaky nose. Yeah, I hate those leaky noses. No fun. No fun at all. Yeah, yeah. Just sometimes I've been lucky. I haven't been pulled over, and sometimes I have. But nowadays, I try not to take chances. Sometimes, like if a person, say, recycles bottles or something, those that have beer cans or beer bottles, make sure you put it towards the back, put it in the trunk, or put it way in the back as far from the steering wheel of your vehicle as possible. Otherwise, police could get the person for open bottle. Over it's a open pickup truck, put it in the back of the pickup truck. Got to do that. Otherwise, open bottle or open can, they'll write it up and you pay a big fine by the judge. You know, yeah, states got to collect the money. They want that money. Yeah, yeah. It's just like when the railroad crossing sign goes down, person don't drive around the railroad crossing sign. Hell, they'll really fine the crap out of the person. Then, yeah, they really fine them. Yeah, I saw one guy once did that. Then here comes the cop. I saw that once. I thought, oh, you're in trouble, pal. See, that was, I think, back in the 90s, I think, yeah. That's when it was, I think, a $75 fine. Of course, the fine's a lot higher now. They keep raising the fines for everything, you know. Fines always go up, they never go down. Yeah, fine for this. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, GTA 5, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Grand Theft Auto 5, yeah, pretend like a person is a police vehicle and stuff. No, there's one way a person can fly the friendly skies while driving Grand Theft Auto. You can legally drive that way. There's an idea right there, Alex. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Yeah. That's an idea. Yeah, those video games, boy, they've come a long way, my friends. I remember the first video game I ever saw was Pong. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, I hated Pong. I got bored with that game. Yeah, and then it came the Pac-Man. Pac-Man was okay, but I got bored with that. I like Miss Pac-Man. That was funner, but even I got bored with Miss Pac-Man. I like this one game where you drive around. It was a real old arcade game in the 70s. You drove around, see, you run into people, and then they turn into crosses. That was weird, man. I like that game. I still probably, I don't know if I'd like it now or not, but yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, role play games. Yeah. You can turn into females too. Yeah, there you go. I mean, me anyway. Well, the video game females, yeah, I can turn into that. And I wouldn't want to myself, no, but I wouldn't even want to do that. I mean, I don't. I mean, that's my personal opinion, but I don't understand why guys would want to dress as females, and walk around in public. No, I wouldn't do that. You couldn't pay me enough to do that. No, I'd rather have my eyes. I'd rather have my teeth. I'd rather hear. Yeah, I want my face messed up. I live I lived 56 years, that's what I say. Okay, but back to what you're saying there. Yeah, yeah, the role play games. That's cool. Being a cop and criminals. Yeah, yeah, drive around real fast and yeah, pretend like you're running over people. Yeah, yep. And that's the first game I saw was in the late 70s when you drove this car and you ran over people and turned the crosses. That's weird. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that is true. It's the battle of the medias. One side of the media says this and one says that. Yeah, but it depends where people live too. See, in some areas of the country, People do these weird stuff in this part. The person does weird in that part. That person gets after that person on that side of the country, or the city, or the town, or the farm. It's different. It's different in every single place. People have their sections these days. Everything is sections. What people do and what people say. It's all sections nowadays. It's not in uniform. It's in sections now. You know, it's in sections. Yeah. Yeah, that's I say. Yeah, it's weird. People are just so easily offended. I mean, gee, I mean, back when the security cameras around, oh yeah, back when I was younger, well, in school, I was called a gay boy. I don't get paid. What the heck? Um, yeah, I was called gay boy and faggot, and I was on my knees doing this and that in Loring Park. What Loring Park is, Alex, right in that place. Yeah, they'd say stuff like that all the time, and I'd fight them back. Teachers did nothing back then. I just fought them back. As far as I seem is concerned for adults, I mean, personally, me, I'd walk away from those people now. I won't even talk to them. Those that want to forgive people for doing whatever to them, that's up to them. Or if that person wants to get even with that person and do whatever means necessary, that's their business. But that bully that does the real bad stuff, that's getting whatever they deserve, me, I will turn around and go the other direction. You know? Yeah, people say, well, that's wrong. You should forgive people more that way, Randy. I don't have to. Why should I? You know? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say. It's a different time. And like I say, it all depends on the location of the country. It depends on the location. Bigger cities, people get offended like real easy on certain things. The smaller towns, people get offended on certain things too. And country farm towns, same way, in their own ways. Everybody has their own ways of saying and doing stuff these days. It's like sections. Yeah, that's the way it is. It's just weird. Like I say, I just don't like getting into fights. I got into more enough fights and arguing and physical and mental and all that crap. Yeah, I don't like fighting. I hate it. I mean, if I was a paid professional fighter, that'd be cool. If I could professional. Okay, I'm a 235-pound heavyweight, for example. Okay, I weigh 235 pounds of stomach. Okay, yeah. If I was paid, yeah, that'd be fun. That is why I love your old tones drinking. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I say, for me, I like living in the bigger city myself. I'm a bigger city guy myself, but yeah, the smaller towns are cool too. Yeah, like I say, everything is sections. But for the bigger city, I like driving down the bigger cities, like at night and stuff like that. Oh yeah, by the way, you want to know a real crazy YouTube channel, Alex? It's called Charlie Bo 313. Here's this one guy. He drives in the worst places in the United States. He goes through the bumpiest roads. He goes through places you couldn't pay me enough money to go through. Oh man. Oh, oh, Charlie's a brave man. He's a 10. I mean, yeah, Charlie. I mean, you never see Charlie's face, but Charlie, you could tell he's a big guy. He's probably 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", probably 270 pounds, white as the door. You can tell he's a big man. Yeah, I like watching his videos. I would live down there, not the places he goes to. I wouldn't live down there. People down there, you don't want to make folks he interviews mad because they do what they want and when they want. I'll put it that way. They do what they want and when they want. Yeah, any way they want. Yeah, I wouldn't want it. Yeah, I mean, I could talk to some of those folks myself, but don't want to make them mad. Put it that way. Yeah, I like watching Charlie Bow's videos, by the way. I get a good laugh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And of course, whew, whew, whew. Oh yeah. Speaking of, we'll go back to as I was going to the sports. Yeah, as we all know, basketball and hockey. They so far Charlie Bow. It's called let's see. Let's see. Oopsie. Charlie Bow 313. Charlie Bow all in one letters. Charlie Bow. Yeah. Charlie Bow 313. Oh, oh man. I wish he'd interview with more women though. I guess he's got to be careful when he interviews the women, I'll put it that way. Yeah. Yeah. Different kinds of people. Okay, but then when you talk, okay, let's see if you talk in the comments though. Person's got to kind of, so to speak, be careful in the comments. You know. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, Charlie Bow 313. Yeah. Oh, you'll find it. It's really easy. He's all over the place. He even has the check mark by his name. He has nothing fancy, none of those fancy word stuff. You know, he doesn't talk, doesn't play the radio. He just drives a car. Okay, the camera's on the dashboard instead of out the window, you know, but his dash is always clean. So clean that you think the glass wasn't even there sometimes. That's how clean he cleans his dashboard. I mean, his windshield. Windshield, duh. I'm so stupid, man. I don't know what's the difference between a windshield and a dashboard. I'm so damn dumb. I'm a dumb. I'm a dumb. Okay. YouTube channels. No, but anyway. Oh, yeah, he just goes around all over the place. Yeah, he goes to the toughest parts of the United States, like to Oakland, Philadelphia, Miami, New Orleans, Mobile, Alabama, South Carolina in some parts, New York. He's been in Minneapolis, yeah. The tough parts, yeah. Those are the tough parts that I would step out of the car myself, to be honest with you, alone. But he can. I wouldn't. I'll put it that way. Yeah, and that's how he did one out in Glendale. Yeah, yeah. But like I say, in the comments section, you know, yeah, people are different. Yeah, you don't want to really like say the negative stuff about you know, about how the people should act or something in those parts of town. You don't want to do that. I wouldn't do that. Put it that way. He has a very loyal following out there. You know what I'm talking about. He has this loyal following out there. Very loyal. Yeah, and so many of his videos, Alex's one video probably has more views than you and I put together easy of all our videos in our careers. By 175,000, you're yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, I tell you. Yeah, Phil, yeah, you'll be surprised what it looks like. You know, you'll be surprised. But like I say, be kind of careful in the comments. I'll put it that way. Be careful in the comments. Yeah. Charlie, I think Charlie's a cool guy, actually. A great guy. Yeah, and I like his interviews too. Most of those young people are very nice. Okay, they want to be rap stars. Okay, different kinds of folks. Okay, they're different kinds of folks, but to me, they're all right. They're all right. It's a different culture. Different people. They're different. I'll put it that way. They're different than where you come from, where I come from, where most people are that are in our YouTube fan base. Alex are from. Yeah, but nice folks though. I think the younger folks are nice. Yeah, it's different. The interview is basically all the same questions. That's all right. I mean, it depends on the person. To each their own. It's to each their own. You may or may not like it. It's up to you. But I enjoy it. I enjoy you guys around those places. Sometimes, yeah, I like that one where they had the New Year's Eve fireworks. The gunshots in Detroit. What's the rodent started running? Big rodent. Well, those rodents get big over there. Yeah, but there's some parts of those cities too that are like very nice. The suburban cities. There's some areas that are very nice. Yeah, I understand that, Alex. Yeah, I understand that. I can, for myself, yeah, for myself, I can do interviews, but for interviews, okay, if a person does interviews, sometimes in some interviews, there's people that'll go over interviews, they'll write stuff down. For example, they'll say like, let's say this, don't say this, let's say that, don't say that. Okay. What do you want to say? Don't offend you. Then sometimes it's off the cuff interviews. Some people do it off the cuff. They'll just say what they want, and that's that. Or some do it on a piece of paper, and some do it on their smartphones or their tablets or whatever. It all depends on how the person does it. Yeah, it all depends on how the person does it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I say though, is sometimes, when you go to those real big YouTube channels, like what I've mentioned to you, kind of be careful in the comments because maybe they'll flood your videos with dislikes if you and I are in the minor leagues like we are. You and I are, well, those big channels are in the major leagues. We're in like Class A, probably trying to get off the bench or something compared to them. I am anyway. I'll speak for myself. Sorry, I'm not going to speak for you, Alex. I'll speak for myself. Sorry about that, Alex. But we're like Class A YouTube channels. I won't say rookie leagues because we're not really rookies, but I mean, I'm not a rookie. Okay, Class A. The little baseball. Yeah, or Class Z. Yeah. No, I was going by like Major League Baseball, where they have Class A, Double A, Triple A, Major League Baseball. I was going by the Major League Baseball minor league system. I like that baseball minor league system, by the way. Yeah, that's how I go by. Yeah, okay. Then they'll have the. There's these other leagues too, independent leagues. Yeah, they're between probably, I don't know, maybe Class Double A and Triple A, maybe. Yeah, maybe that. Like the St. Paul Saints baseball team. They're like they're minor league. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So I say for certain YouTube, the bigger channels, and some of them, yeah, person's got to be careful how they comment. They want to comment. Believe me. Otherwise, some of these people say, "Oh, this person said this and that. We're going to dislike their videos. Click, click, dislike, 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 dislike. You know how that goes. The dislike song. Yeah. Oh, by the way, even some of their dumb stuff they say on there, I dislike it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. They have at least two. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. An expansion one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they have kind of another minor league team too. Yeah, like I have a Minnesota league. I know one of them's the Mankato Mashers in Mankato, Minnesota. They have this real small ball league. I think it's like the guys that like go to college and stuff and play college baseball, and they play in the summertime too. I think, yeah. They call that the Mankato Mashers. Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, yeah, they have one in Fargo Moorhead. Yeah, they have another minor league baseball team. Yeah, that's good to have a minor league baseball team. That's cool. I wish I could play minor league baseball. I'd play it, but yeah, I can't even play in the softball league, even when I was younger, because I can't hit the dang ball. Stinks. I can't hit it. Too hard for me. I got to hit out of the infield. Stinks. Yeah, it's called the Mankato Mashers. They've been around for many years. Yeah. And I know in the 60s, the Twins had a minor league team in St. Cloud called, I think, the St. Cloud Rocks, but they're gone now. Yeah. 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 I'll tell you. I wish I had that talent to play professional sports and stuff. Like a baseball, I mean, I wish I could be a pitcher, pitch 5 innings, and get about $10 million a year. I could pitch a perfect game. They could pull me out after 5 innings. If I get $10 million, I'd say, sure, thanks. Thanks for the $10 million. And like back in the 20s and 30s, where your salary depended on innings pitched. You'd be saying, please let me in. I can pitch the perfect game so I can get extra money, or the no-hitter or whatever. Of course, back in the 20s and 30s, you were under team rule. Yeah, that kind of stunk. Team rule. What do they call it again? Yeah, that was before free agency. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah, players in pro sports they're so much better today than they used to be in all professional sports. There's some people that claim Will Chamberlain would be a star in pro basketball today. I disagree. He'd be better than average, but I think the guys nowadays are like, so much better now. I mean, back then, Wilt Stilley was 7 feet tall. Now a lot of basketball players are 7 feet tall. They're faster. And if Wilt would have to for the rules now, he'd have to adjust to the rules now because you can't really bump anybody in basketball anymore. They call a foul because everything's geared to offense. Well, you had to in football too. You have to gear that towards offense. And baseball, for pitchers, they can't hit a batter, they get thrown out of the game. For offense, everything is for offense. Yeah, everything is offense. Fans want the offense. They don't like defense. Fans like offense. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Oh yeah, by next spring. Oh yeah, by this year in the spring. By the way, there's a stadium in San Diego. It was called Qualcomm Stadium. It was called San Diego Stadium. They're going to tear it down this year. So there's one stadium that's going to go to the wrecking ball. Yeah. Yep, that's one stadium that's going to go to the wrecking ball. Yeah, just like the Metrodome and Metropolitan Stadium and Miller Park and plenty others. Yeah, there you go. third string for $2 million. I think they're Maybe there's a team or two that does pay that. I've been kind of been looking around the salaries of football players. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for sure. Wouldn't mind. And nowadays, with backup quarterbacks, you don't hear of a backup quarterback being on the same team for like 14 years like it used to. Yeah, yeah. Like I think a player named Don Strocky was a backup quarterback for 14 years, mostly for the Dolphins or something. All that time he's a backup? All those years? Not anymore. Yeah, they all go free agents. Yeah, I like the free agency system better anyway. I like it better. Hey, now I know football had to do the hard salary cap. Yeah, isn't that weird that football has the hardest salary cap of all? Yeah, basketball is kind of soft. Hockey's a little harder, I guess. Baseball, technically, they don't have one. They fine a team for being over the salary cap, but it don't matter because for baseball, as we all know, the Yankees, Dodgers, and Red Sox can pay what they want. Well, the rest of the teams like the yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. How would he make water, boy? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I tell you, I mean, even minor league. I mean, even when I was a younger man, I mean, even minor league football, I'd be dead. I mean, there's minor league football teams that have been playing around for years too, besides the pros. They have minor. Well, I'm not talking about the Canadian Football League. That's the Canadian pros, which are a step down, by the way. And they have NFL Europe, which is gone. But I mean, they have minor league teams like in the East Coast, and they have women like playing their professional football. Oh boy, yeah, it's unless you pay the ladies a lot of money to play football, you're not going to get the best talent unless you pay them too. Because I mean, why get $20 a game to get the head dinged and stuff like that? Got to get more than that to get the head dinged. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They do. Oh yeah. I'm sure they've started a football league in Japan. Yeah, yeah. They got dedicated. They got good baseball in Japan too. They have some basketball. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sometimes those baseball players from Japan come to the United States. Most of them do pretty good. A couple of them, well, no. Yeah, yeah. They made some claim that Ichiro broke Pete Rose's record in hits. Was it playing in both leagues? Well, technically, no. I agree with. Yeah, yeah. That would be interesting. But yeah, they have a ladies football league technically on the YouTube channel, but it's a lot different. A lot different style than the football that we're accustomed to watching. They have a football league, but it's different. It's I don't know how to explain it. They kind of have one out there, but it's in the West Coast. They have a team in Las Vegas. I know that. Of course, ladies are and SCAD and all that, and no, they're tough. Yeah, they straight for myself, they can knock me out, but yeah, they knock me out. But Yeah, 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 something like that. Yeah, for that ladies football league too. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they had the men's arena football league too at the time. Yeah, and yeah, it'd be great to be an athlete. Uh, well, I personally never knew anybody that became a professional athlete. I once knew a guy named Willie Jett who got up to the University of Chicago being a starter on a basketball team. That's as far as I know. I never knew anybody that made the pros. No, I think I met Bob Coughlin when he was a younger kid. He made the University of Minnesota football team as a nose tackle, and he was a pro boxer that had a losing record. Yeah, I met Bob Coughlin. He was the toughest kid in Oswego High School, but he got beaten real bad in boxing. And well, in college football, he was a starter, but his teams lost all the time. He didn't make the pros. No, not near. Give him credit though. At least he started in college football. At least he was a professional boxer. And what I've heard about him, he could kick most people's butts. That's what I hear out in the street about Bob Coughlin. Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah. And yeah, I know. Coughlin's, I knew the Coughlin family kind of. And oh, welcome to the room, fourth person. Yeah. Um, yeah, I used to know Kathy Coughlin. We don't see eye to eye, and I kind of knew Sissy Coughlin, and we don't see eye to eye. But other than that, I mean, I have no hate towards the Coughlins. I don't wish them to, negative things on them. You know, I'd say hi to them if they want to say hi. Cool. If they want to tell me to go away, I go away, and that's it. Hey, right? No, but I mean, that's as far as I knew people. I never personally knew people who, growing up, made the professional sports ranks. No, nope. College football and basketball is about as far as I knew. Yeah, and as far as I personally knew, playing, I'd say the greatest athlete was Willie Jett. Yeah, the one that played University of Chicago. Yeah, he was the best athlete by far I ever knew. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And ironically, my Little League Baseball too. I think it was like one. Oh, thanks for stopping by there, fourth person, by the way. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention about the fourth and three people. Okay. And what was it? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I used to. It's just weird. I never knew anybody really that made the pro football ranks. I knew a couple that got up to the college football and the college basketball. Yeah. Give them credit for making it that far. Yeah. And starting. Yeah. Being starters. Yeah. Being starters on college teams are very hard too. Yeah. Very hard. Give them credit for making it. I wouldn't care if the team was, say if they played 4 years, say if the team was 0-48, if they're a starter, hey, congratulations. Hey. Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the next life I'll be an athlete, if there is such a thing. That'd be cool. But a singer, actor, whatever, but it'll never happen. Oh well. We got YouTube and we can be our own stars, I guess, and do our own thing, And by the way, Alex, the next time you travel someplace else, if you want to, that's up to you, There you go. There you go. There's people that do a lot of interesting things, do tricks. There's people that do tricks most people can't do. Sometimes they can do the cigarette smoke by tapping their cheeks, do about thousands of rings. Alabama is basically like a New England Patriots of college football. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Alabama. Yeah, all through the years. Alabama's always had like great football teams. Yeah, from way back. Yeah, they've always had the yeah, they always got the great players and yeah, then the integration really helped too. You know that I hate that segregation crap. Yeah, I'm glad they have integration in all sports now. You know, yeah, yeah. And Tom Brady, yeah, he's still playing yet in his 40s. Imagine that, playing in his 40s. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I guess he. Last I heard, he played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I guess after all the years of New England Patriots, they probably said, "I'm gonna go someplace else. I think I'll go warm, go to Tampa Bay, and go in the sun and have fun." New England, yeah, yeah, you're 3 years old. He made his first start. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. And back when I was a kid, as I recall, uh, yeah, the football players didn't last as long back then. If they could last, if a quarterback could last over 10 years, that's a miracle. You know, because those quarterbacks, boy, they were punished. Oh man, yeah. And especially back then when they put in that crappy. Yeah, that's why a lot of other players too, besides him. Yeah, a lot of players don't like to play in the cold states and stuff. Yeah, a lot of players don't like to play in the cold states. You know, that goes for baseball too. You know, and yeah, and then there's some players. Some players like to. Oh, thanks for stopping by, fourth person. I'm not even paying attention to the one, two, three, four people I'm between here and there. Okay. Oops. Oh, I froze, I think. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I'll stretch it for, I think, 13 more minutes. I'm going to go. Otherwise, I don't want to wire up my Logitech camera because I don't want that thing to break or something. Because I noticed I froze when I was doing that. I think I froze. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, in any sports, you know, anybody that can play professional sports of any kind in their 40s, that's a miracle. You know, that's a miracle. Yeah, I got to keep in shape all year round. You know, got to keep exercising all the time. Make sure a person eats the right foods. I'm sure Tom Brady doesn't, you know, go eat potato chips and chip dip and drink colas and eat ice cream and all that all the time. You know, he keeps in great shape though. You know, keeps in great shape, strong. Yeah, or any of those players nowadays, they watch their diets a lot better than they used to. You know, yeah, the days where Babe Ruth used to show off eating hot dogs all the time, that's long over. Players don't do that anymore because they'd be laughed at now. Back then, that was cool. Look at this guy; he can eat a dozen hot dogs and with relish. Yeah, you don't see that anymore. Tom Brady certainly wouldn't do that. No, he wouldn't want to. Yeah. Oh boy, that'd be. Oh yeah. Boy, just think being in the pros, all those. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure when if he's a free agent, he's going to get a lot of bids from other teams and stuff, especially the ones that have cap room. You know, if he's from the South, he'll probably want to play for a Southern team or something. You know, well, Tampa Bay's out, of course, with Brady, but excuse me. Yeah, or some players like to play in the East Coast, like in New York, because a lot of the advertising dollars are in New York or New England or Boston. excuse me, or Los Angeles. Don't forget Los Angeles, or well, I guess Las Vegas. Yeah, yeah. And some players like to play in Arizona because it's nice and warm. They go see the cactus out in the desert. Or some players like to play in Texas. Yeah, but there's some people like to play in the northern states too. Yeah, yeah. That's one thing about. Now I notice about pro football though is teams go up and down more often as a free agency. Yeah, yeah. They might take them. Never know. Have to see what teams do, and yeah, anything anything can happen in pro sports, as they all say. Whether it's pro football or pro baseball, pro basketball, anything can happen. Yeah, sometimes a person might not be on a team a person might think they are, and they end up on a team. You say, huh? Never know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You never know. Yeah, you never know. Never know. Never know. I'm just having my Logitech cameras held up all this time on this show. Yeah, it was a good break. I got sick in the afternoon. Thank you, spirits, wherever you are. The spirits speak. you know. Yeah, I just got sick for some reason. I lay down and I get up and I do a night show and I get a bunch of people. And thank you very much for coming on. Thank you, everybody. Well, I'll hold on for another 9 minutes and I'm going to go. Okay. Because like I said, I got to save my camera. I got to save my Logitech camera because I don't know how long cameras last or anything. Even though I got a good, yeah, it does. It has a good resolution. I got it at the time for $69.99 through the mail order at Best Buy. I'm not much of a Best Buy fan technically myself, but my good pal, I have to call a known person, kept saying, "You got to get this Logitech, Rand. You got to get it. Got to get it." I said, "All right, all right. I'll go to Best Buy." He says, "Oh, you'll get a deal on it. I know it." I said, "Yeah, but the other one's expired." "Oh, they'll take the deal." He said. I said, "Okay." They did. It was weird. I go on Best Buy thing, and they have this little thing on the right side. This one says $69.99. Okay, $69.99 it is. Credit card number, blah 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 blah, and then it comes in on a Friday. Yeah, and then I got my Logitech camera. Yep. And I still have that old camera. Oh yeah, I must have put it someplace again. Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, Windows 10 desktop. Yeah, I got a Core 15 Hewlett Packard myself, and I think I paid five. Let's see, there's a clearance for. I keep losing my sheet of paper. I'm such a man, and I got a good deal on mine anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's AC. It's a Slick Deals. That's where a person can get deals on cameras and stuff through the email system. It's called Slick Deals. That's where I got it. Yeah, unknown person told me about Slick Deals. I might as well say it because a lot of people know about it. Yeah, yeah, a person. It's called Slick Deals. Yeah, you look on your websites and it'll be on there. Yep, Slick Deals. Yeah. Yeah, I got my desktop, and my camera, and I got the big screen. My screen is very big, big, huge screen. I can see your chat real easy. Even a person that's almost blind can see the chat. That's how good I like the desktop part better anyway, because when a person looks at that camera, it's kind of tough. And the little desktop computers are cool, but man, the screens are smaller. And as I get older, the eyesight kind of goes, thanks to me looking at a screen too much. That was my fault. I was an idiot. Hey, I'm guilty, you know, guilty as charged. I was dumb. Yeah, there you go. GoPro. I've heard they're very good. Yeah, I've heard they're very good. Yeah, always, yeah, peek at the ratings and stuff, and make sure it's on the up and up, and you know, travel over wherever you think is great. It's totally up to you what you want to do. You know, I mean, go to other places and video and stuff. And am I freezing or something? Oh, if I freeze, I better get going pretty soon. Yeah, probably by probably pretty soon I have to clean my computer because it gets clogged and stuff in it. You know, but hey, no complaints on the camera. I mean, I would have been happy if I could talk for 10 minutes and go blip like this, like the Microsoft blip camera. Blip, 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 blip. And I could punch it. Ow! Okay. A good fragrance is fine. Oh, yeah, okay. Fragrances, yes. Yeah. Yeah, the good pictures. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, sometimes it looks like at my side, it looks like it's freezing, but maybe it's my vision that's freezing. I don't know. Maybe it's my vision that's freezing. You never know. You just never know. But like I say, but sometime I'll have to, yep, say a couple more minutes. I'm gonna go off the air because, like I said, I want to save my camera because they don't build things to last forever, especially nowadays. There's just so many things, especially when you buy. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have to find my sheets. I forgot where I put my sheet. I had it someplace. Crap. Yeah, it's a Hewlett Packard Intel Core 15 Pavilion. I got that on the clearance rack at Office Depot Office Max. Yeah, that's right. Office Depot Office Max. Yeah. Yeah, no unknown person always finds those deals for me. I don't know how he does it. He's amazing. He wants to be unknown. He doesn't want to be on YouTube or anything. He wants to be behind the camera. Okay, there's people like that out there too. Well, you and I like to be in the camera, and I can't speak for the other two great people out there. And okay, minute and a half more, I'm going to wrap it up. But anyway, I thank all you ladies and gentlemen for being on there, and me and my dorky looking hair, and I don't know, some guy. Okay, one more minute, I'm gonna almost split. So yeah, yep, I think. Yeah, it's nice chatting with you too, Alex, and the other two people that are here, and even the ones that come and go. I thought I saw my camera move. Yeah, as I say, when I start seeing things move and start and stuff like that, it's basically time to go. And I probably clean the computer too. It's always good to clean the history of the computer because when you have it cluttered and all that, it's just no good. So. Yeah, well, it looks like it's going to be about, let's see, 50. It's nice. See, yeah, let's say it's nice chatting with you, Alex. The other two people and all the people that came and go. I thank those people too, and always have a great time, whatever everybody does. And adios and goodbye and have a great day.